they are going to face it. So this session is, when you see these slides, like, I think are able to see my slides, like, is it worth it to do masters in the USA? So we are going to explain the pros and cons and what are the precautions we are going to take it when people wants to come to abroad. We don't want discourage to people come to US. We are encouraging people come to abroad for sure for getting higher education. But you need to take care about little bit about precautions. That's the more important part. We want to explain it first of all. Now coming back to here, when you see this one, so here in this session, like a couple of people are actively helping us. The one is with Bandlamudi Roja Rani. She is an IT professional, and she is acting as a moderator for this session. For this session, the next one is like, I know our approach is very simple here. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. So concentrate on your education. And thumb rules, like, some ground rules is better you can put in a mute, first of all. That's the one thing is. And the second one is you can put your first name and last name. That's the more important part, because you need to disclose your name. That's the more important part. And whatever the questions you have it, don't be hesitate. You can use the chat window and you can type all your questions. Definitely, we are going to address each and every question for sure. Next one is, when you see this slide, like, success and excuses do not talk together. If you want excuses, forget about your success. If you want success, don't give any excuses. These are all the things, thumb rules, particularly for getting a success. So like this is the here. Our approach is very simple. Another meaning of real happiness is quality education. See, education is different and quality education is different. So we want to move towards the quality. That's the more important part. I want to explain it here itself. See, this is the, like, everybody needs about this triangle of success. The triangle of success means, like, college, ask is the more important part. Ask means attitude, and S represents the skills, and K represents the knowledge. Colleges are going to teach us the knowledge, basics, theories, information, etc. Suppose people like us, we are going to explain like goal setting and time management, etc. everything. But you need to have like attitude. The more important is, even we are conducting so many interviews, we want to hire the people. We are going to check with people attitude, first of all. That attitude is self-motivation, confidence, integrity, honesty, more important, and optimism and enthusiasm and cooperation. Finally, commitment. This is the very, very important for getting a success. Even in US or in Australia, anywhere across the globe, you should have all these things. All these things. So these are all the 6 principles of self-responsibility. And the next one is, like, when you see this one, 14 things every student needs. These are all the things you need to do this. And at the same time, this is the very important one, is following 10 things that takes 0 talent, but you will get 100% respect. Being on time, work ethic, effort, body language, energy, attitude, passion, being coachable, doing some extra, being prepared. So these are all the things is required. Every student must need this one. So better to concentrate on this side. Okay, we are the winners for Medidata conference in New York long time back, and this is our structure, like our Guntur offices. Success is a journey, not a destination. The best revenge is to improve yourself. That's the more important. Improve yourself. That's one thing is like this. This is a little bit about my profile. My profile now. Now, Roja Rani, her profile is here. She works as a software engineer and working with manager, and she is acting as a moderator for this session. Thanks, ma'am, and you can unmute yourself and you can talk now like this. Actually, this session, we have agenda, fixed agenda. That agenda is like 5:45. The floor is open. Session starts by 6 p.m. Of course, speaker is me, is Venkat Ikkurthy. Moderator is Roja Rani. And question and answer session, we want to make it 7:15 to 7:30. And vote of thanks by K. Lakshman Murthy Garu. He is one of the senior vice president for a big big IT company. And I know him for last 20 years. He is a professor at JNTU, Hyderabad. And after that, he moved into IT side. And he want to share his experiences and a vote of thanks. This is the curriculum for this particular part, actually. Okay. Now we are going to start with this session, and then Yep. Now you can go with Roja, Rani. Now you can start with this session. Then we will go from there.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Yeah. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Today we are going to start that. Is it worth to do in USA, masters in USA? Is it worth or not? It's really good opportunity to share your views and what Venkat Ikkurthy is going to share with you because of he is staying last 30 years in US in working as a data scientist, and also he is conducting so many seminars and workshops in different areas in US and India also. So it's really a great opportunity to the students. Is it worth or not to do MS in USA? So everyone try to concentrate what he is talking, he is going to suggest you people, you students. Okay, just I am trying to present few questions from your side to the Venkat Garu. So. Sir, I'm going to ask few questions regarding to do MS. Is it worth or not in USA? There are expecting valuable suggestions, Venkat Garu. Just tell me, many students nowadays, many students think that they should go abroad for further education. Is it suggestible or not?
So getting higher education is very important, particularly for definitely it is suggestible, no doubt at all. Because people see, in America is a land of opportunities. In this country, particularly right now I'm in US, I'm a US citizen. So in this country, if we have a skills, nobody is going to stop you. If you don't have skills, nobody is going to help you also. A lot of times, people are going to consider, oh, I'm going to land in the US, or I'm getting success or something. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Nowadays, you must have a lot of skills. That too more advanced skills. The best example I am giving, like when you see ambassador car, like a Toyota, Dianora television, BPL television, all these Yamaha, some bikes, where they are all are excellent products. Now they are in museums. Why? Because they did not change with time. So you need to change with the time. If you are not able to change with the time, definitely you are in museum for sure. So according to my point of view, you need to improve yourself. First of all, you need to sharpen your skills. So what is required in the industry, we need to learn those things. Then only you are going to get a success. Then only you are going to get a success. That is the concept behind it. Is the next approach is like you're talking about like America. Yes, definitely I'm very positive. It's worth, for sure it's worth. But you need to take care about little bit about precautions. Precautions means what is required for this. Lot of times, parents comes to my office when I'm in India. Oh, we want to send our kids to US. So my question is very simple. You are spending almost like a 40 lakhs or 45 lakhs. So these 40 lakhs, who is giving? Your father or your mother or your banker. Your father or mother or banker, they are going to provide you. They are giving a loan to you. How you are going to return that money back to them? How you are going to return that 40 lakhs back to them? If you have an answer, just come down to US. Absolutely, will get a success. Suppose a lot of times they are going to mention that, oh, I want to do the job and I want to return that money. Tell me, what is the skill set you have to get a job in US? What is the skill set you have job in US? So they don't have enough skills. That's the problem. America has land of opportunities. There are plenty of jobs are there for sure. But only one thing is industry is starving for quality people. First of all, the quality itself means they are ready to take challenges. First of all. So this is the reason I am encouraging people to come to US for sure. But one thing is you need to make sure that you should have enough skills to survive in United States of America.
Yeah, also usually graduates only would like to come US to do masters in USA. So what is your advice?
Here the
Usually
masters are.
graduates
Yeah, definitely graduates, because all, there are two type of people here. One is with 10 plus 2 plus 4. 10 plus 2 plus 4 means 16 years of education. Because they are coming to US after completion of their B Pharmacy or completion of their B Tech, something. That is one approach. Because other one is 10 plus 2 plus 3. 10 plus 2 plus 3 means graduates like BA, BCom. That is the reason new education policy came into the picture. New policy come into the picture. Now everything is with 4 years of degree. That is the advantage, first of all. And why I am talking about these 16 years and all these things is, if you want to file the H1 means, the H1B visa, they need to have minimum of 16 years of education. Minimum of 16 years of education is required. So that is the reason we prefer to go with like 16 years. It may be like 16 years for BTech or 17 years for masters, etc. Everything. Now, a lot of people with completing their BSc or even BA or even BCom, even 10 plus 2 plus 3 also, they are coming here and they want to do this, their masters. That's also possible. Only constraint is when they are going to file the H1, these people have 19 years of, 17 years of education. Those people have like 18 years of education, something like that. So that should be fine. That should be fine. But only one thing is, I am telling you, if you want to come to US, you need to do a lot of groundwork. That's the first step is, what is the skill set is required to success in America? That's the first thing is. And how you want to improve your communication skills. That is the second tip. Second, and also business role. Lot of times, if I am asking a simple question, who need quality? Customer or manufacturer, for example. So a lot of times they are going to mention that customer needs the quality. If the customer needs the quality means, if I am using iPhone, somebody is using Samsung, somebody using some other XYZ phones. So if the customer needs the quality means everybody using quality product. Why people are using different products? Customer has so many constraints. But manufacturer, he don't have any constraint. He must maintain the quality, otherwise he will be out of the race. Again, I'm telling you, he must maintain the quality, otherwise he will be out of the race. So that is the reason how to maintain the quality. And once you are reaching that particular quality, how to improve the quality. Improve the quality. That is the reason data science comes into the picture. Without statistics, there is no data science. There is no data science. For example, how to improve the quality. In statistics, in control charts, a control chart is conceived and devised by the Shivot. It is a simple pictorial device for detecting unnatural patterns of variations of data. Unnatural patterns of variations. See, patterns of variations. That type of things is required. So whatever you are getting your knowledge. You need to apply that knowledge into industry. Then only you are going to get a success. Then only, definitely, I'm very positive on that side. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, what's the difference between US education and Indian education?
US education and Indian education is a lot of difference, particularly for primary education. Personally, I feel that primary education is good in India. Primary education. If you are coming into like a master's degree, yes, American education is better, because in American education system, we don't want to buy it. We are going with assignments. That means, for example, if I'm giving a very simple example, long time back, almost 10, 12 years back, we conducted a session in India. On that session, a vice chancellor is mentioned 10 to 15% of students is employable in India, according to NASCAM report. Then after that, I am a chief guest for that meeting. Then I need to talk, sir, unfortunately, you quoted a quotation like this. Why? You are giving 200 marks as your question paper. So 50% of syllabus is enough to get 100%. Qualifying is 35 or 40, something like that. So 20% of syllabus is enough to get qualifying the degree. Then how can you get quality? Just people are getting qualified with just 20% of syllabus is enough. So we need to change. But America is not like that. You are writing assignments. You need to do the projects. Every project is going to be submitted. Every assignment need to be submitted. Then they are going to evaluate it. Final examination is probably like a 20% weightage, not with 100%. So that is the reason American higher education is much more better, in particularly in US, because more like a practical approach.
Oh, okay. How much is the expenditure to complete the masters in the United States of America? May I know that?
Generally, that depending upon the university. If you are going with like a Princeton or Emory or some big universities, best universities, you need to pay at least 140,000 for 4 semesters. Just only for, I mean, fees itself. Suppose if you are going with some universities, they are going to, like, 25, 30 or 40 lakhs, something, 40 lakh rupees. I mean, 40 lakh rupees means it may be like, $30,000 or $40,000. That is the situation. Same thing, like, if you are going with a very good business schools in India, for example, ISB, Hyderabad or somewhere else, their fees is 30 lakhs or 40 lakhs. Same thing, if you want to get a MBA degree in some other college, it may be like, sometimes it may be free and sometimes it may be very less. So people are getting from ISB, they are getting like 20 to 30 lakhs of salary upfront. So these people are struggling to get even interview also. Same thing here also. The best universities in US is expensive. So that is the one reason. So generally our people, particularly for people are coming from India, they are not going with that much of, expensive and best universities. They want to come to hear it. And again, I want to say here something like this. Why people are not going with the best universities? Who is the responsible? Parents or faculty or who? Students? I am telling you, whole responsibility go to consultancies. American consultancies, American universities are giving a commission to the universities, these people. So that means, for example, the best colleges in India, I don't want to say the names, is they are giving any money to these consultancies? No. Junk colleges are giving the money. Same thing here also. Some colleges, they don't have enough infrastructure. They don't have enough, faculty. Those giving like $400 to $4,000 to these consultancies. So that means who is giving the more money? They are encouraging these kids to go to that particular university. That is the problem. So that means when they landed here, then they are able to identify, hey, these people are cheated. But they don't have any option because, they need to continue in that education, continue in that university. So that is the reason why I don't know why these people are goes to the consultancies. I don't know. I gave a very good example. Oh, I'm giving a very big board. Oh, I'm going to teach swimming. Within the bracket, I don't know swimming. Are you going to join this session? Are you going to join my classes? No. Same thing. These consultancies never visited America. Never. But even though they are giving advices, that leads to big problem right now.
In security point of view, why US is more secured compared to other countries?
So definitely, those America is more secured country for sure, no doubt at all. Because something has happened, 1 or 2 events later stages that we will discuss it later. But 300,000, I mean 3,30,000 people came from India to last year. So what are the instances happened? How many instances going to be happen? Who is responsible for that? That also, you're asking a very good question, because why you're asking this security point of view is last couple of months, a lot of things has happened. Yeah, because of so many reasons. My question is very simple. Even till today, 50% of American doctors from Indian origin, 50%. Anybody have any problem? Absolutely no. They have got excellent respect. 90, 95, 96, that time the IT boom came into the picture. Then a lot of these Indians came on H1B visas and right. Is any got affected? No, because doctors never did this type of junk jobs. IT professionals never did these jobs. After 2010, after 2011, thousands of lakhs of people are coming to US. They want to survive. They want to survive means they want to go to gas station. They want to go to babysitting. They want to do other stuff. But is it legal to work all those things? 100% illegal. 100%. You came in this country for studying purpose. Studying purpose means I want to study because somebody is going to funding me. I have enough money. You are putting all these documents. Then you got your visa. But when you landed here, what you are going to do? You are going with the gas station. You are going with the babysitting, something. So already some Americans, they are doing their jobs, those jobs. You are grabbing their jobs. That is the problem. The problem is that is the problem. That's the reason the hate crimes came into the picture. Nowadays, you see, Problems, Indians have problems in Canada. Indians have problems in Kazakhstan. Indians have problems in even US. Why it is going to be happen? We are going to country for studying purpose. So we want to study. Absolutely no issues. America is a great country. A lot of security is there. 100%. So that means if you follow the rules, whatever the rules there itself, if you follow the rules, you will be safe in America for sure, 100%.
Nowadays, a lot of pharmacy students want to coming to US. How is that current situation for them in US? And also, what are the skills they have to get a job after post graduation or did their MS in pharmacy?
Yeah, it's a very good question, Roja and Garu. But the pharmacy, life sciences, some medical graduates, and like dental doctors, Ayurvedic doctors, veterinary, all these people are in same boat because they want to write an examination, more complex examination is like USMLE examination for doctors. And these people wants to, suppose as a pharmacy graduate, is last year almost like 40,000 pharmacy graduates came to US, 40,000. So this is the rule. The rule is like this. After 2002, a pharmacy graduate is not eligible to take NAPLES examination. Suppose if you want to become like a registered pharmacist in US, you need to write an examination. That examination name is NAPLEX examination. Unfortunately, after 2002, a pharmacy graduate from India is not eligible to take NAPLES examination. What these people are going to do? They studied with the BPC group, and after that, B pharmacy or M pharmacy or life sciences background. What they want to do? Because America, there are only jobs are available in two places. One is with IT side, other one is with the medical side. Unfortunately, these people are not able to go to medical side. So they want to come down to IT side. So already 300,000 people are IT people or BTech people are came to US. These people needs to compete with those people. See, don't go with the dreams. I'm telling you the word is don't go to the dreams. You need to come up with the reality. You need to compete with the people completing their BTech with computer science or some other place. How? For that case, you need to learn. And these people know about like a clinical trial terminology and medical terminology. Those type of things, they know it. So that's the reason all pharmaceutical companies, they have like development divisions. For that case, they need to get opportunities there itself. For that case, learn perfectly with the programming side. What is the programming is 100% the best option for pharmacy, life sciences, and this medical graduates is the best option is SAS programming. So learn the SAS programming and make a practice on those things. Then you will get it. And here also I can say one more thing. Select a right person. Select a right person means select a right guru. If you are at right guru, you never did anything wrong. If you are not at right guru, whatever you are doing is wrong. So first you need to select a right person, then learn the technology, then apply those technology into business side. Then only it is going to happen. Because more important is business. For example, if I'm asking a simple question to the people, which hospital is the best hospital in Hyderabad? People are going to mention that somebody mentioned about Apollo, somebody Kamini, somebody some XX. Every person has their own reasons. But as a data scientist, I can say only one thing. Which hospital has minimum average bed time of a patient, then I am going to consider that is the best hospital. Again, I'm using that again. Which hospital has minimum average bed time of a patient, then only I am going to consider that is the best hospital. So that type of business knowledge is required. Because how you identify the problem first, identify the problem, then you are able to get the solution. I'm not talking anything about formulas. I'm not talking about any theories. Everything you will get it in our college. But apply that knowledge into business. Once you apply the knowledge into business, because corporates by end of the day, corporate wants to make money. America is totally a corporate economy. In this corporate economy, I told you, like, if you have a skills, see, if you see like Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella, so many people are like CEOs of these big companies. Why? They have skills. That's all. If you have a skills, nobody is going to stop you. If you don't have skills, nobody is going to help you also. A lot of times people are asking me, I'm asking a simple question, what is your skill set? Oh, I know C or C++. What is this? Almost 10 years back, those softwares are gone. Now you are more like a SAS programming or Salesforce, some like, Those are all important. Those are all demanding softwares. You need to learn those software. Just learning little bit from YouTube or some other places, learning, you will get a $80 or $70 per hour. Is it possible? No, absolutely not possible. Better to learn a professional. That is the more important. Particularly for pharmacy students, yes, you need to concentrate on technology side. That is related to your area. That's more important. Related to your area, your education.
Yes, exactly. How much % of the students get jobs after finish their masters as an OPT student? What are the skills required to get job, sir?
Okay, here you are talking like a lot of things. One is with the OPT. Other one is you did not mention again with the CPT or OPT. Like that, I'm going to go with one after another. And how much percentage of people are going to get a jobs? How much percentage means 2-3 years back? I mean, 5 years back, I can say 100%. 2-3 years back, I want to say like 80%, 90%. Now I can say like more than 60 to 70% people are going to get a jobs. Suppose, like statistics, 1,000 people came to US, 1,000, not even 100,000 people came to, how many people returned back? Very few, 1 or 2 people, because of their family constraints. Otherwise, no. Because why? They are able to get a job. It may be today or tomorrow or after 2 months or 3 months, they are able to find a job for sure. That is the situation in the US. That's one thing is. Now we are talking about OPT. See, America is a great country. Why? Because if you go to other countries, after completion of their masters, you need to get out of that country. I don't want to say the country names. Yes, get out of that country. But America is like a great country. You are spending 40 lakhs for studying your education. You need to get that money back. For that case, they are giving OPT. That OPT is generally, initially, they are giving like a 11 months. Then after that, if you belongs to STEM category, STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM category, you will get additional 24 months. That means 36 months you can work with the companies. That is the advantage, particularly for this. That is the after completion of your masters, yes, you have an option. Then in this 3 years of time, somebody is going to file your H1, and after that, you will get your green card and you are a citizen. Something that's the only process you are going to get it. That is the beauty. Now there is a concept of CPT. Now you can see a lot of changes are going to be happening in CPT. CPT is exclusively for a person having lot of experience in India or some other countries. So they can come to US to get a master's degree. That is the reason some of the American universities giving a privilege. Hey, these guys have a lot of experience. So parallelly, you need to study and you need to work. That means they are allowing you to work from day one itself. Who? People having with at least 10 to 12 years of experience. That's the reason. But unfortunately, our people is misusing that concept, and they are going to get day one CPT. For example, that means American universities are getting money. That's the reason they are giving admission. So some universities, every 6 months, 1-day class. Some universities, like, you won't believe it. Every 6 months is 1-day class means, what does it mean? So every day people are going to the classes. They are not able to get good knowledge. This how they are going to get a knowledge in 1 day in 6 months. Some universities, you won't believe it, not some universities. Most of the universities, weekly 2 days classes. If you see like, best universities, top 1, 2, 3 universities, every day there is a classes. Because my daughter completed her master's in world #2 university, not #1, #2 university. She attended classes every day. She spent too much of time in library, too much of time to preparing the assignments, everything. That means the best universities, they are encouraging to people to come to classes every day, first of all. So some universities, weekly 1-day class, weekly twice classes, some universities, 6 months, 1-day classes. I don't know what these people are going to learn all these things. So that means 100%, 70, if the people have a good skills, good attitude, 100% in America is the right place to get a success.
Most of the students do part-time jobs in US. Is it suggestible or not?
Personally, not personally, legally or officially, you are the persons you came here in this country for education. Education. You want to come to US for only for study purpose. That means even the American government is giving a privilege, that is in the campus itself, legally, campus itself means university itself, legally, you can work 20 hours a week. 20 hours you can work legally. So out of the campus, no, that is illegal. That's illegal, first of all. They are not supposed to work. Somebody is caught, they will be deported next day itself, next minute itself. So that is, now you are talking about security-wise. Few months back, not few months, last month or something, somebody is killed. Some Indian student is killed by some black guy. Why it has happened? He works with a gym, as a gym attendant or something like that. But they are charging like a minimum age, like $15 or something like that, they are going to pay. This Indian kid, Indian student went to the, oh, I can work with $10, give me some cash. That guy is thinks about like, oh, I'm saving money, this guy is working. Then he recruited this guy as illegally. That guy lost a job. That guy lost a job. That is the reason he killed. That is, you can see the papers. You can see the papers. That is a big article. Why? Because that's what I'm telling you. These guys are taking their jobs. That's the problem is. That is the reason the hate crime came into the picture.
Right.
So 95 and up to 94, these IT people or doctors came to US, they never did this type of jobs. They never did, because they know that I'm an IT professional, I want to do IT job. I'm a medical doctor, I want to do these things. So when this came into the picture after 2005 or 6 or 8, after 8 onwards, this is going to be happen. This has happened. So these are all the situation. Legally, yes, they are not supposed to work outside of the campus 100%.
Mr. Venkat, I have a question for you.
Yep. Who is this?
Yeah,
Who is this?
this is Radha. This is Radha. My son has completed his 12th, and he wants to go, get into a mechanical stream. Basically, he wants to get into aeronautical. But initially, someone suggested. I mean, after inquiring with many people, we came to know but mainstream should be from mechanical. Later, he can switch to aeronautical. So, what are the prospects? Even if we want to send him right now, we don't have any ideas about right now. But maybe after his 4 years of engineering in India, we want to send him for aeronautical in US. I mean, what are the prospects for aeronautical in US actually?
See,
Aeronautical engineering, or if you want to pursue something beyond that.
Okay, where he is studying right now is BTech.
My husband is an army officer. My son has just completed his 12th standard. He's cleared his NDA and a few entrances, and he has to clear his BITSAT and everything. So we are just waiting. Whichever is suitable for us, we'll put him in.
Okay. This is too early to discuss with him. But personally, I can say like one thing is, if a country is got developed, any country developed because of only two people. Those two people are, one is mechanical engineer, other one is with a chartered accountant. Those two are, that is the basis. Like if he wants to go to mechanical engineering, absolutely is good. But again, if he wants to come to US after, you are talking about like after 4 years or after 5 years, we don't know the situation after 5 years. That's the first step is. But definitely I can say one thing is automation came into the picture. When automation came into the picture, like, everything, particularly after even 10 years also, in America contains jobs in two places. One is with IT, other one is with the medical side. So definitely as a mechanical graduate, he want to learn some new technologies. So technologies that should be better for him to success in, particularly in US side. Suppose if he wants to stick on only mechanical side, probably like, Germany is a very good option. Germany is excellent. It's a very good option for them also. But I'm very positive this is too early to discuss because he did not start his professional degree. Once he started a professional degree, then absolutely his attitude and vision will change. But you're asking better to join him into a good college. Good college means I know you understand what is the definition of good college. The people needs to get a job. That's the only bottom line is. I told you the same thing, like which hospital has minimum average bed time of a patient, then I'm going to consider that is the best hospital. Same thing, good college means 100% of placement with the good companies. Good companies means like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, etc., Amazon, Google, those companies, then I'm going to consider that is the best college for sure, because they want, because why we want to study? Because of we want to get a job. By end of the day, we want to get a job. For that case, 360 degrees means faculty role is required. People like us, corporate is required. Parents' role is required. All these things is required. Then definitely he will get a success. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
coming to another question, I have just one more question for you. And my elder son, he has gone through, he has taken a transfer from Manipal Institute, and he studied there in US, and he's already working in US. He's working with some company. I exactly do not recollect the name of the company, but some AI related company. So now, if we want my younger one after 2 years, we want to take him, follow the path of his own elder brother. So if that is so, which college do you suggest for this one? Who is like, who can have a good college in mechanical in US?
Where are you staying in India?
We are staying in Tezpur in Assam. As I said, my husband is an
Oh,
army
okay,
officer.
awesome. Just you can send me the small email to me. Swapna, can you please put my email address in a chat box? Then we will suggest, because in our office that located in Guntur, we have a good material, because what are the best colleges in US, etc. Everything, those list is there itself. I will ask our people to share that information, that I can do that. And also, all of you, please fill your feedback forms also. That is really help, and we want to make every month one session like this. Okay, thanks, Radhika, asking all these things. It's nice. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, what are the challenges students have to get a job after completion of masters in US?
Challenges are there itself. First challenge is with people are coming into US. The first challenge is cultural difference. Cultural difference is, for example, if I'm asking something to you, yes or no. For example, in America, we can say yes means something like this, no means something like this. When people are coming, the first is they are talking something like this. We don't know whether yes or no. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, like, if people are coming from India, always they are going to go with like uncle, auntie, or something like that. They want to put some relationship. So that is the big problem. So you can call me as a Venkat. Suppose if I consider, oh, it's a older one, okay, sir, that's enough. Those two are enough. People are calling me as a Venkat or something, as uncle or something like this. People never touch again. I'm telling you a friend. Lot of people are like, because they are calling like some relationship. I don't know whose face it is also. They are going to like this. So that type of cultural differences they need to follow. The first step is. And the second thing is point-wise thinking. Point-wise thinking means by end of the day, you want to get your results. You want to get a result. That's a very important point. Particularly for so many years you are studying. If I'm asking a simple question, they don't know all these things. That is not going to be work out in India. Is okay, it's fine. The 365 days they are enjoying, and last couple of days they are working hard and they are writing the examinations. They are going to qualify it. That's it. But here is not like that. You need to continuously, you need to study. That's the more important. By end of the day, I want to get a job. I want to get a job means, just now she mentioned about like artificial intelligence or machine learning or deep learning, all these things. So that even before last week, I am in India, I spoke to a lot of people regarding this artificial intelligence and machine learning without regression analysis, without clustering, without the probabilistic approach. There is no machine learning. People are like, they need to, if the person wants to teach something, he must be familiar with the basics, first of all. Unfortunately, no, they don't have it. Who is the sufferers? The sufferer is student. The people are coming into here, but again, you're asking the question means, what are the skill sets is required? First, he or she needs to change his attitude first. And he is ready to learn the new technologies. First, second thing is. Third thing is, like, a lot of times people are calling me like, no, Venkat, is it a free session? Is it a free training? Who will give the free training? Because, I know personally, I know a couple of people, not couple of people, 7 girls in a basement. They are staying here in this country. You won't believe it. Like, if their parents knows about it, they will be upset. 7 girls, they are unable to pay the rent and they are staying in a basement. That is the situation. That's the reason we want to educate the people. We want to educate the people means we want to tell the facts. These are all the facts behind it is. Now we are talking about the rules. America is built with rules. You need to follow the rule. That's all it is. After 12 o'clock, after in midnight to 12 o'clock, if you are coming, if you are seeing a stop board, your car is completely stopped, then only you need to go. That's the rule. Rule is rule. But unfortunately, in India, fools follow rules. Number plates are there. I saw with my own eyes. Parents know that. Hey, why you are putting a number plate like this? You do not follow. They need to prevent those type of things. Faculty, I mean, professors and police department. See here, all these things is not with one person task. Everybody is responsible with some extent. So that is reason we started this session. I'm glad a lot of people is joined this session, and we are recording this session also. And after that, we want to put this session in a YouTube, and definitely you are all able to get this YouTube link. Then you can share this to friends, those who are interested to come to abroad. Yes.
Sir, one more
Arun,
question
one
which-
second. One thing. Aruna is, I think, raised her hand. Can you please ask Aruna, please?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Actually, I would like to ask a really
Yeah,
quick question.
when you are asking a question, better you need to activate your camera. That should be better.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to, sir. I was recently completed my BTech in the CSC, and I would like to continue. Hope my voice is audible clearly.
Yes, go ahead. Yep.
Sir, I would like to switch to the medical kind of course, but I'm really not aware which kind of course that I should take.
Okay, where you got your BTech degree?
It's from Guntur,
Which college?
VVIT.
Oh, VVIT, Vasireddy Vidyasagar, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, your correspondent. Yep. Oh, okay. So you got a degree in a good college. See, I can consider top 5 colleges in Guntur. One of the colleges is VVIT for sure. Okay. So you got your degree in computer science, and now you want to enter into medical side, right?
Yeah.
So medical side.
Yes.
Medical side means if you want to become like a doctor, but that's again long journey. You need to take the BPC and you need to take the MSET examination. Then you need to. It's impossible. Frankly speaking, I know that is impossible. First of all, now coming back to if you want to enter into medical side, probably pharmaceutical companies are hiring some people. Better you need to concentrate on certain things like clinical side, drug development. That area is a little bit advantage. Okay, can you please share your email address, and I will ask our people to send some additional information. Okay, Aruna, is clear?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Go ahead, Raj. Somebody wants to ask any question? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, which countries is suitable for doing masters? Give me your advice to the students, sir.
Top 100 universities. If you consider about top 100 universities, how many universities are in US? How many universities are in UK? If you consider about top 100 universities, I'm very positive 85 to 90 universities are at US. Suppose very few universities are at in London, somewhere else. So that is the reason 100% America is the best. America is the best. So in this best, you need to select the best universities. For that case, I'm telling you, ask attitude, skills, and knowledge. Here the attitude is honesty. Your backside also, self-confidence,
Yes.
integrity, honesty, enthusiasm. You need to write your TOEFL examination. You are not going to encourage somebody is going to write your examination. You need to write your GRE examination. You are not going to allow. You know that somebody is writing my examination. That is, you don't have honesty. That's the cases. In particularly, you won't believe it, in America, particularly, you need to follow the rules. If you are following the rules, you will be happy with that. Suppose, what happened? Suppose when you are driving a car, something is unfortunate, accident is happened. The cop came and he is taking only insurance information and he is going to process those type of things. Suppose your interview is taken by some X. You know that, right? You know that reason, X. That means if you made a crime with knowingly, that is a big crime in US. They are going to arrest it. You know that last month sometime, 2 girls, particularly for Telugu girls, they involved into shoplifting case. Shoplifting games, they know that. They know that, like, they bought $150 worth of items, and they paid only like $10 or $12. They caught, and cops came and they arrested. That means, in particularly in US, background checks. In this background checks, their record is forever. It's a problem to get our H1, the problem to get everything, all these things. Why it is happened? Just a matter of $100. They spoiled their life. I'm very positive. That's the reason. So that's the reason. Don't do this type of mistakes, first of all. Don't allow the people to take my interviews. Don't allow to take the examinations, something like that. This is all going to be happen. This is the fact behind it. Is not only me. If you open YouTube, you will find hundreds of interviews are there. Hundreds. That's the reason I'm telling you this is going to be happen. So that is the reason. Parents, please don't encourage your kids to do type of things. That's the first step. And the second thing is, why these people are involving into shoplifting case? The problem is they don't have enough money. That's the only the reason. Suppose, for example, a lot of parents, they want to send their kids into US. Absolutely right decision. So bank is giving the loan, like almost 30 or 40, whatever the lakhs. These people are coming into US. They need to stay in a apartment, shared accommodation, for example. They need to pay at least 600 or 700, depending upon the location. And at least $200 for food, at least $100 for internet and other things, $100 or $200 for transportation, everything. Totally is become like $1,000 to $1,200. That means almost close to 100,000. I mean 1 lakh rupees. Is it your parent is going to afford $1,000 to every month to them? Legally, they are not able to work in this country like any other jobs, because they are not able to get a campus teaching associate, etc. everything. So how they are going to? They know that. They know all these things, but they are encouraging. Please go and you can do gas station. You can do this. Suppose something is happened. Who is responsible? Who is liable? These are all the things is we need to educate with the people. That's exactly like this. When people are coming into US in long term, olden days, that's a different scenario. Now the situation is totally different.
Sir, comparatively, how is the present situation last earlier 20, 30 years? What is the present situation?
Present situation is not that much progressive. Suppose you are talking about like 20 years or 30 years back. When I am studying, when I am I'm reading, I am preparing the notes, then I am going to do all these things. Basically, I am not a computer science guy, first of all. That's what I mean. I got my degree in statistics. Then after that, I worked as a lecturer for almost like 10 years. Then after that, I came to US. Why I came to US? In 99, 98, on that time, there is no plenty of opportunities are available in India. That's the only the reason I came here. Then I learned myself, learned in SAS programming and everything. Now I'm teaching for so many years with this programming side. Now I'm going to start with the training sessions with Python and machine learning, that side. That I'm going. Why? Because you should have a burning desire. Fire in a belly. That's more important. You want to start something. You want to develop something. That type of burning desire, if you have it, yes, definitely you will get a success. 100% you will get a success. Suppose how many people have this type of burning desire? I know a lot of people, particularly for India, middle class, lower middle class, their fathers is like a lorry drivers or something. Their kids came here. Yes, they have a burning desire. Burning desire, I want to develop something. When the people are coming into here, they don't have the vision. You won't believe it, like, I don't want to say the name. One person recently came to US. He completed his BTech in IIT Tirupati. When he came here, UT Austin is one of the best university. I mean, if you consider about top 10, for sure. Then he joined the university. First semester fee is waived. That means almost like $20,000 to $25,000 fees there. and he got his teaching assistant post. I mean, temporary post. They are paying $1,800 per month. So the person have a skill. His teaching fees is waived, and he got $1,800 per month. So that means the person having a good skills, definitely America is the best. American government is, America need people like us. Frankly speaking, America need people like us. Those who have a quality, those who have skills, America need it. America never lose the people having with skills. That is the reason they are giving a green card. They are giving a lot of things, it is going to be happen. So that means first students need to change. They need to work hard. A lot of times people are going to mention, oh, I got 80%. I am telling you, remove the practicals. Internal assessment, tell me the marks. Because that is the real mark. That means the examination is rating the marks. So this is going to be happen. Every parent should realize, oh, my kids' skills are like this. My kids like this. So he is going to fit in this way. So then we can encourage. Otherwise, what happened? We want to push that kid into something wrong direction. That is the bigger problem. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. One more, sir, one more question. Is any, in their providing universities, there is any help desk for students?
For every student, every university has a help desk. Help desk means international students cell is there, and they are helping all these students. Absolutely, 100% they are going to help, because every university has.
For their staying, like hostels or some like accommodation.
They are helping where the accommodation is available. They are helping they don't want to pay anything. First of all, that's what it is. I want to make it, because in the US, but yesterday also somebody is asking me a question like this. Particularly in the US, low income group, low income group, American government is giving food tickets, food tokens. That food tokens is, American government is giving like $400 or $500, something like every month to these people. But using that food tokens, they can buy only food items. Okay. They are not giving a cash. They are not giving a cash to any person. They are giving a card, like a Visa card, but that card is restricted to buy a milk or bread or whatever essential items they are going to buy it. But that is only for citizens. That is only for citizens. They are not able to meet or something like that. They are going to do this. Otherwise, these students is not a citizens. They came on non-immigrant, immigrant visas. So that is the reason the government is not at all giving any funding to this. But one more advantage is, I told you, when you came into US, for example, we have some medical problem. For example, Joe Biden or Trump, what type of treatment they are able to get it. We are also getting the same treatment. With respect of your visa, with respect of your status, America has a constitutional approach. You first need to survive this guy. That's enough. That is the beauty here itself. See, that is the reason. One of my friend, you won't believe it. He went to Africa, and there is some war, internal war is going on. And, he called American consulate. Hey, I am struck here itself. Then immediately they sent 4 war tankers, and they survived this guy. In the next flight, they went back to US. Because of the purpose of American citizen, they are giving a high importance with their citizens. The most powerful passport in the universe is American passport. You can travel to 145 countries without having any visa. That is the reason I took my American citizenship.
Okay. Sir, what about that accommodation point of view? Nowadays, students have struggled a lot regarding that accommodation, and that's what I'm asking this question.
Accommodation is Steve, the reason is universities has a dorm. Every university has hostels, a dorm is there, but that is expensive. That is the reason what I'm going to do. These people are, again, 4 or 5 people are took the apartment, and they are going to share all these things. That is pretty much is common in Indian students, that pretty much. But one thing is, if the people are coming into US, go to Google and check with the crime history, crime rate, something like that in that particular city. Then depending upon that, you need to take a decision. And particularly in India, every family has one person in US for sure. One person is ask that person, hey, what is the best university? Yeah, I'm going to that university where I need to stay. All these things, gather all that information. And depending upon that, you need to take a decision. So that is the one thing. Accommodation is not, I think, is not a big problem for sure. But the problem is like, of course, they need to choose right roommates. That's a very important.
Sir, one more final question is, you are providing any kind of assistance to the student visa holders, or they are going to get job searching students from
Come
your
up again, please. Come up again.
You're providing any kind of assistance to the students and finished their masters in US.
See, we are not providing that means our company like yours, see like a vConfigure Analytics is the company is a E-certified company. E-certified company means if we enter some information, they are going to validate all those things. That's the one thing. That's a pretty much every company they need to follow e-verification. That's the one thing is. And somebody like, people are aggressively looking for opportunities. Definitely we can help some extent, but unfortunately, again, I'm telling you, I don't want to do a lot of unethical things. Unethical things means we don't want to put like 8 years of fake experience in your resume. I don't want to do that. Second thing is, I am not encouraging any person to go with the proxy or some other, proxy is the word invented by Indians. Suppose your interview is taken by some X and you are moving your lips like a dubbing artist, and somebody is going to take it. And later, those two pictures are there. Then recently, one person is fired in the next second itself. But interview is taken by X and working done by some X. They identified both. That type of things, I never do that. First of all, that's very simple. My company is a very small company because of I have some values and ethics, those two things. If I am losing the values and ethics, probably I may be a big company for sure, but no, I don't want to lose my values for sure. So that is the reason, yes, we are helping the people with good skills and good attitude. Definitely we can help them. It's not a problem. Yes.
Sir, finally, what you want to suggest to the students who are going to do and would like to do MS in US or some other countries?
Some other countries means like, I don't know much about other countries, frankly speaking. Like, I'm in the US for last so many years. So US is the best. 100% US is the best country for this. Somebody nowadays, they are mentioning about, I want to go to Ireland, or I want to go to Canada, I want to go to some other. Think about the job point of view. If you see like, Canada, for example, India, what is that? Can you police something, job police or some website is there. Then you can go to that website and you can find the jobs. Ireland, I know a lot of these pharmacy student wants to go to Ireland. How many pharmaceutical companies are there itself? How many jobs are there in Ireland? Why people wants to go to Ireland? I don't know. Simply they want to go to abroad for further studies. If they want to go to abroad for further studies, you want to get that money back. That's the major concept is like, so always think about even your kid, you are giving money to your kid, you need to mention that that is a free money for him, frankly speaking. You need to tell them, hey, I gave this 40 lakhs to you. You need to return that money back to me. Within 2 years or within 3 years or within 5 years, you need to return that money. That type of goal setting is required. If the person having that type of goal setting, definitely that guy is thinking about learning the new skills and technologies, and they want to return that money back to them. This is the concept behind it is. Yes, personally, I can say US is the best compared to other countries for sure. Sir, Lakshman Mudgar, are you online? Hello? Yeah, anybody have any questions? Then you can put in a chat window or you can raise your hand and then I can put a co-host and you can ask. Okay, any other questions, Roja Rani garu? You are in mute now. You are in
Yeah,
mute.
it's done. Yeah, actually, what are the what are the problems vigorously students face in US nowadays? Just I want to know.
Problems is very simple. There is no problems. There is no problems in US, but they need to work hard. That's the first step. Like first of all, and if you identified any problem, we don't want to go with that places. For example, remotely by 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, if I want to go to some places, if it is risky, why we need to take the risk? That's the one thing is. And the second thing is, like I'm telling you one more, in US, the rules are very strict. There are two crimes is very dangerous, they are considered highest. The one is drink and drive, drunk and drive. That's very dangerous, very dangerous. That's the one thing is. And the second one is when a school bus stops, you need to stop all the cars for sure. Suppose if you are passing, that's another one. Ambulance, we need to give a part to ambulance at any point of time. And more important is America is a developed country. Why America is a developed country? Only one reason. Not because of the people, not because of the assets, not because of all these things. It is only developed country because of Americans respect fellow Americans. Americans respect humans, irrespective of their age, irrespective of their color, irrespective of their financial status, irrespective of all these things. He is a fellow human. Is a fellow human. Hey, how are you doing today? How is your day? We need to greet the people like this. That is the reason America is a developed country, first of all. So that type of attitude we need to develop in India also. India is going to become like a developed country very soon. Otherwise, what happened? My grandfather studied India is a developing country. My father, even myself also I studied. The same situation is going to happen. So my grandson also studying India is a developing country. Roja Rani, you are in mute now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was not there.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Like next is somebody is asking me a question. Like, tell me about the clinical cell opportunities in
clinical
US.
SaaS opportunity in USA. Some Dr. S. Pavan Kumar is asking, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, there are plenty of opportunities for clinical SaaS. But because again, I'm telling you, there is no clinical SaaS. Because SaaS is a software. If you are working with the pharmaceutical companies, you are dealing with the patient profiles, patient information, etc. Same software, if you are working with a financial companies, you are working with the customer profiles, customer information. Same software in the insurance companies, insurance claims process, etc. everything. So first you should know how to drive a car, whether it's a Toyota or Honda or Audi, doesn't matter. So first you need to analyze the data, whether it's pharmaceutical or it doesn't matter, first of all. So that's the reason, depending upon your educational background, depending upon your experience, we will suggest which is the good for you, first of all. So yeah, Mr. Dr. Pavan, can you please send your email address, or you can call us later. We will help on this. Good evening, sir.
Sir, one more, Venkatesh Narayanapuram, he is asking, is there a recession in the healthcare sector in the USA? He's asking.
Generally, healthcare and pharma companies are recession-proof industries, first of all. In this recession-proof industries, the recession effect is there. It may be very less compared to other industries. So that means definitely healthcare is not that, even COVID time also, that this is not at all affected. Only two industries is not affected. That is what healthcare and pharma companies are not at all affected. Same thing here also.
Okay, Mr. Shivaras is asking, sir, how to get a free seat in university to do masters in US?
See, again, how to get a free seat in universities and masters in US. First, you need to think about free, eliminated, first of all. There is no free, first of all, particularly in, it's not in India, it's a US. US is like corporate. Corporate, they want to make money. By end of the day, they want to make money. So for that case, yes, definitely you will get funding. The people call it as a funding. So sometimes you will get 80% funding. Sometimes you will get 100% funding, provided if you have a good credentials. If you got your bachelor's degree in IITs or IIMs, 99% of people, they are getting a almost 100% funding. That's the one thing is. And of course, you need to have a good skills, like a good GRE score and TOEFL score is required. This is going to happen 100%. I don't want to say the word free. You will get 100% funding. You are able to get it. That is going to be happen. What's his name is Venkatesh, right? Oh, no.
Venkat.
Shivaraj.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is going to
Mr.
happen. It's clear?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mr. Harihar Tiwari is asking, sir, I am completing my MSc Mathematics from Allahabad. One second, sir.
Which university you prefer to
Okay.
specify research?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that is totally like, I don't want to reluctant to do research. But whatever the research you are doing is benefit for the public or not? My question is very simple. Thousands of PhD theses are coming out in every year in India. Thousands, not even thousands, probably lakhs of people. How many of those research is useful for Indian public? I studied in Nagarjuna University. Just I'm paying like 200 rupees or 300 rupees for my graduation, my first year fees or something like that. So that is the reason, because on that time whole university budget is like 10 lakhs per month or something like that. Only 20 students are there. So almost government is paid everything. That is the reason when I'm coming back to India, I want to talk to the students. I want to return that back to the country. Same thing. Suppose if you are doing your research, you are getting your doctorate degree. Only one thing is that's a plus point. How this research is useful for the public? That you need to think about it. Otherwise, if you want to make money, think about corporate. Think about corporate. You have like a mathematics degree. One of the best universities, Allahabad is the very good university. Like, so then you need to consider about going with the Python and machine learning and or analysis or something like that. Then you will make money. You need to judge yourself. I want to get my doctorate degree or I want to make money. Myself, I choose I want to make money. That's all it is. That's only the reason I am here itself. Otherwise, I can get my doctorate degree and I can stay there itself. That's a different scenario. So think about it. And if you need more information, just you can send me a personal message. Definitely we can talk. Tiwari.
Could you please explain about the scholarship for students opting for MS program? Someone is asking.
Yes, definitely. That's what I just now I clearly mentioned. If you got a degree in a best universities in India, definitely you will get 100. There is no scholarship. I'm not going to use the word scholarship. I'm not going to use the word free. They are going to give you funding. The funding is depending upon your credentials. It may be 50%, 80%, sometimes very rare, 100% you are able to get the funding. That is going to be happen. Next, Manoj Kumar, US is suitable for mechanical engineering. Absolutely, mechanical engineering is suitable for sure, no doubt at all. But you need to consider about which industry you want to go. That's the one reason, definitely. Like.
Then could you please explain about the scholarship for students opting for MS program?
Yeah, same thing. I mentioned about like, if you have a good university
become
degree,
a SAS programmer, sir.
Oh, where is the question? Okay. Before that, I think I saw like mechanical engineering and majors to masters. Can you switch?
Mr. Venkatesh Narayanapuram nundi, sir, how to become a SAS after completion of masters in healthcare informatics in USA? What are the required skills? Required skills is SAS is not a rocket science. That's what I mean, very clear. SAS is not a rocket science. SAS is a easy software. But you should have a commitment. You must know about like SQL. That's very important. SQL, because we are always working with data. How all the data stored in a databases. We need to communicate with the data. For that case, SQL is mandatory. SQL is required. Lot of times SQL means how to create the table, how to alter the table, how to modify the table. And after that, I will ask Lakshman Murthy Garu to share some information because he is like a funda in SQL. Like, you won't believe like how skills he has it. And I will ask him to share his experience also, particularly for this. And
the next one is like, next question.
Majors for masters. I have heard that there is some fee involved in sending your essay, like a resume or profile to universities. Is it only for IVF all colleges?
I am not sure 100%. I am not 100%. I'm not sure. But some fees is there for sure. So nominal fees is there itself. As definitely you can switch to other masters. Yes, we can do that, I think.
Okay, sir, is there any recession in IT sector in USA? Sanjeev Dev, Rajakonda.
Before that, the Germany is better than
Germany
USA
better
for
than
brand.
USA for branch.
I don't know which brand it
Because
is. Manoj Kumar is for
I think
probably
he is asking
Mechanica.
mechanical regarding, I think.
Mechanical, yes, mechanical with automobile, for example, Germany is the better. If you see like Audi, Benz, all these number one automobile companies are from Germany. So definitely that is much more better for sure. But career-wise or growth-wise, USA is better. You should have a flexible. Oh, I want to work only in this particular area. Probably Germany is the better. If you are flexible, then probably US is the better. And there is a recession in IT sector in
Sir,
USA.
in USA.
Absolutely, there is now we are facing the recession. That means because of interest rates are very high in the US, and election year is this is election year. That's another one. And a lot of companies, they are going with the cost cuts and artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence, particularly for this, that will affect a lot of these jobs. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. But people are getting jobs. People are getting jobs means if you have a good skill, you will get a job. There is no exception on that side.
Sir, and sir, what is the job prospects of MS program in artificial intelligence and machine language in USA? GRE or TOEFL scores are necessary for AI and ML?
Make sure that is a good question. Make sure that GL and artificial intelligence and machine learning is a course. But getting admission to university, you need to go with like GRE and TOEFL. So for artificial machine learning, GRE, TOEFL doesn't help anything. GRE and TOEFL helps to get the admission into US. That's the one thing is. And definitely, suppose for example, if you consider about like 1,000 people are coming from US, what they are going to do? They are going to mention 800 people, oh, I am on data science. So very few people with cyber security, very few people with something. Because of the buzzword or something, everybody, nowadays, probably next year, 300,000, 3 lakhs people came to US. Most of them goes to artificial machine learning. That is going to be happen. So these are all the problems. Yes, even though you are from a good university and good college, having good skills, good attitude, 100% you will get opportunities.
Okay, sir, Manoj Kumar is asking, I'm interested in automobile engineering for abroad, sir, but I do not have any idea which is better. Could please suggest?
If you
Please
want
ask.
to go with like automobile engineering, probably my suggestion is better you need to think about to Germany side. Germany is the best, frankly speaking, compared to US. Germany is the best. You will get a lot of information in online also. Check with those things, and otherwise you can send a message. If we have anything, definitely we will help you on those things for sure.
Another Naga Jaini is asking, sir, please tell me about biostatistician in USA.
Biostatistician in the USA. Suppose, for
Yes.
example, if I'm asking that particularly for that person, where she got her statistics degree, biostatistician, all statistical applications in biological side. That is nothing but biostatistics. So that means you must strong in statistics, first of all. Then definite opportunities are there. Statistics is widely, demanding opportunity, particularly in the US. Nowadays, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, all these areas, statistics is the basis. So statistics basis. So that's the reason there are plenty of opportunities are available there itself.
Yes, sir. Vemuri Grivarshini is requesting, sir, you please tell me about teaching career in US.
Please tell me about a teaching career in US. See, nowadays, like, teaching career means particularly for if we have like extraordinary skills. The word itself, I'm using the word extraordinary skills. you will get the opportunities, particularly for, when you see like C.R. Rao, Professor C.R. Rao, recently he passed away, but he's a adjunct professor for University of Pennsylvania. He's an amazing personality. He came to US for one particular meeting and he took he joined there itself, and like all these things. If we have a extraordinary skills, yes, you will get it. Even myself also, I'm working with a couple of American universities as the visiting professor. They invited me to teach some certain things. So for my point of view, particularly people wants to come to US to India to US, you must strong in certain areas. Application side is important. Suppose, for example, correlation. They don't care about correlation. What is correlation? Relationship between two variables. What is formula for correlation? Covariance of xy divided by standard deviation of x into standard deviation. What is covariance, etc.? They don't care about it. Hey, this is my data. Tell me. For that case, you have the scatter diagram. In this scatter diagram, the positive correlation or negative correlation, or there is no correlation, etc., everything. That type of data patterns we need to explain. That is the more important part. If you have that much of knowledge, yes, the chances are there itself. Okay, yeah. Next.
Radha is asking aerospace engineering prospects in US.
I'm sorry, I'm not in that area. I don't know anything. Because particularly in US, aerospace is like, security measurements are there. A lot of things are there itself. So as a green card or as a citizen, probably you may enter into that area. I mean, if you want to read certain things, university is okay. If you want to get into the opportunity side, yes, a little bit complex. Yes.
So Mahita is asking, sir, I am Mahita Sri, studying my 6th semester in BTech. As a student having zero knowledge, I want to ask you that, can you tell me what are the skills that a CSE student should have for doing masters in US and how to develop those skills?
So which college she is from? I did not
mention in that.
Oh, okay. I did not mention anything like, Oh, okay. I did not see that question first. Okay. The problem is like, if you are a CSC, see, as a BTech student, for example, you have the options. First option is you want to get into corporate, first option, like TCS or Infosys, etc., campus placement. Second option is you want to go to further studies, like IITs or IIMs, you want to go MTech or MBA, second option. Third one is going for abroad. If you want to go to abroad, see, coding is required. So for that case, whatever the curriculum you have it, like in your curriculum, like, you need to concentrate on those things. And parallelly, you need to go with like people like me, of course, not me, people like me, then go to online and check with those people and select the which technology you are interested and get the training from them. Suppose, for example, now everything is online. So you don't need to come down to Boston or come to New Jersey for attending my classes, or I don't need to come to every time for Guntur or somewhere taking his classes. Everything is online, we can do that. So better to select a right person, that's the more important, and you need to learn the technology. That's the more important from industry personnel. That's what I'm telling the word here. If you're asking, if you want to learn something, for example, better you can ask the person name. Oh, my name is Venkat, for example. In AP, every house has one Venkat name is there. You need to ask the person, like, what is your first name and what is your last name, and what is your LinkedIn profile, all these things. Then you need to check it. Oh, whether he is really working in industry or not. Well, if he is really working in industry, definitely that will be helpful for me. But decide yourself which technology you want to go. That's the one thing. Otherwise, you can call me after. You can provide your WhatsApp numbers, and definitely me or some of my office members is going to make a call.
So one more, Venkatesh Narayanapuram. Sir, a small doubt, if a person is learning and doing a job in the SAS program, then after some years, is there any chances to move the US through companies for job opportunities?
Generally, that is going to be happen. Particularly people I don't know where you are working. Suppose you are working with the Bayer, Hyderabad, or even Novartis, or even BMS, they started a very big office in Hyderabad. So definitely they are going to move to offshore after a couple of years. So definitely they do that. There are opportunities there. Yes. Yeah.
Sir.
So, Murthy, are you able to hear me now? Do we have a better research opportunities?
Research opportunities in USA, some Sanjeev Dev.
Yeah, definitely there are plenty of research opportunities are there in the US. Most of the research is in US nowadays, frankly speaking, yes.
Some more guy, Manoj Kumar, is asking what is the basic salaries offered by the company for the mechanical students?
I don't know. I don't know. Because the reason is like you're asking about basic salaries in US, the question is clear. You're asking about like what is basic salaries for the company offered with mechanical students. How I don't know how much they are going to pay in Germany and how much I don't know they are going to pay in US, and I don't know even India also. But one thing is I can say that if you are in IT side, if you have no visa constraints, yes, probably you may get this much of salary. I can say that. But you are asking the question with a very wide one. I don't have the answer for that. Hello, sir. Hello. So if we don't have any other questions, then we'll ask
Yeah, that's
Kale.
all. Questions,
That's all right.
That's it.
So yeah, we will ask Murthy garu to share your experiences a little bit. Yes, sir. Go ahead. You can activate your camera also. It should be fine. Now I'm able to hear you for sure. Hello.
After 5 minutes time, nothing.
Oh. So anybody wants to say anything here? Hello. Yep.
Yeah. Kartikeya. Yes, sir. From
Applied
my
for
side,
many.
it's really
Okay, this guy is asking one question like Naga, right? Good morning, sir. This is Naga Ashwini, and I have applied for many jobs in abroad, but there is no responses. Kindly let me, sir, what do you get? See, that is again the question. If you're asking about like applying the abroad, for example, which country you applied first of all, and which visa you have it, because every country you need to apply job, they need to have a visa. Some companies they are going to sponsor your visa. Some companies they don't want to sponsor the visas. All these things is going to be happen. So if you want to apply the abroad, you need to take care about lot of things. Lot of things is required to apply the jobs in particularly in abroad. It's clear?
That's all, sir. There is no
That's
questions.
all. One second.
That's
I
all.
will ask. I will see. So yeah, if we don't have any other questions, then we can conclude the session and then. So Bhavan Narayana is there actually. Can you please check it? The name?
Sir, excellent, sir. Excellent.
Sir, you want to say something? Because
Yeah,
the vice president.
excellent session, sir. I really enjoyed it and very useful for all the people who are planning to go abroad for a career. And so I want to know, people are saying clinical professor. So I want to know what that is.
Clinical professor. Clinical, there is no clinical professor, sir. Actually, the problem is like clinical trials. Clinical trials is a process of drug development. Drug development means if we want to invent a new medicine, there is a process is there. That process is I want to make sure that my drug is safe, my drug is effective, my drug
Yes, sir.
has less side effects compared to existing people, something like that. Those type of things we want to do it in clinical trials. That is the part of like drug development and clinical trials area. For last 20-25 years, I am working in that area, particularly for working with the clinical trial data, analyzing the data, and a lot of analysis we are going to do those type of things. Particularly for these pharmacy and life sciences students, that is their option for them to enter into that particular areas.
That's true, sir. I know that. But
Mm.
generally, of late, as I have seen in some brochures of
Mm.
international conference, they are
Oh.
mentioning in management and all that clinical professor. Just I am curious to know what
Okay.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, that
Thank
we
you,
will
sir.
discuss offline, sir. That we will discuss offline. Sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very
No
kind of
problem.
you.
No problem, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any other questions? So final word summary, Roja, Rani garu?
No, sir, that's it. I think there is no questions in chat board. That's it.
Mm.
That's enough, sir.